And welcome to this video on feasibility. So let's get started. Click add feasibility, and from here we can actually add the purchase price. But before we do that, just going to go back into Stash and actually select property history, and from here we will see that 3.15 million property sold for a few years back. So just jumping in here, let's say we would acquire the property for 3.5 million. And then we add in a block size. So we know about 550 square meters. From our comparable sales we did earlier, I'm going to select what the median price is, and from there we can run the feasibility. So with the public open space being 20%, it gives us 55 blocks. If we increase that, it would give us 48 blocks, and decreasing it would give us more blocks as well. Depending on the council, you just need to seek some guidance around that, and with any educator that you're working with. So we'll leave it at 20%. Stash also allows you to change many of the fields. In this case, we can see some of the more detail at granular level. In this case, we're looking at a 12 months development time. So this is on a land subdivision. So from here, jump into the finance section. We can see interest is at 9%. We can do a bit better at that, 7%. Any existing buildings, we can enter that information through here. Selling costs, we can see the agent's commission is 3%. We could actually factor it in at 3.5%. And development, any lead-in times, construction period, selling period, it's all in here for you to be able to update. And then we can close and collapse those fields down. Save the template by clicking the tick, add feasibility. We'll give this a name, subdivision, land, 550 meters squared. Select OK. From here we can jump into the feasibility or add a new one. In this case, we're going to add a new feasibility. We're going to run townhouses house build. Once again, we're going to add a purchase price of $3.5 million. We'll update the block size per house, townhouse, 550 meters squared. Our building cost, $165,000. And from our comparable sales, we can add the median sale price. We update the public open space to 20%, and we can see our 55 blocks. We can expand to see more of the crunch numbers. So the summary provides us the ability to see the number of blocks, the net profit, we can then save this, clicking add feasibility, call this one house, 4 bedrooms, and select OK. And click the print reports, and that will take us to a printable report with hyperlinks to the listings. We can see both the feasibilities have been connected into this report. So the land subdivision as well as the 4-bedroom build. Net profits and remaining profits after developers margins are included in this feasibility. Just exiting out of there. So clicking on the feasibility, we can now export this into Excel. So export to spreadsheet. It provides a download in the left hand corner. Double clicking on that will open up that download. In this instance we will be viewing it in Excel, and all the information that you plugged in comes across into that spreadsheet. There's a couple of different pages in there as well. You can then export, save it, and share it with whoever needs to have access. So the next step is to update comments. In this case, we know the feasibility is done. It stacks up, it looks good. So we should be contacting the owners. And the adjoining blocks at the same time as well. So make contact with the owners, and then we need to make sure that we update the status as well. So from to be investigated over into send letter, and we just apply that. That's it, folks, for the feasibility video. We look forward to catching you in the next video tomorrow. Thanks, guys.